Hey guys, Adam here with AmericanMuscle.com, and today we're taking a very quick look at and installing the Raxium Vector V2 taillights available for the 13 to 14 Mustang. You should be checking these out if you're looking to get the 6th gen styling from the S550 onto the rear end of your S197 2013-2014 Mustang to give it one of the most iconic tri-bar taillight designs in the Mustang lineage. Now the 13-14 Mustang taillights are awesome, right? Everybody loves them. The iconic tri-bar design with the flat look. It's got the LED bezels around it. It's something that looks really good, and it even in some cases comes with the sequentials. Now this one here, of course, is that of the 15 to 17 Mustangs. The tri-bars are protruding out of the housing itself. You get the 3 bars there with a very opaque red light for the brake lights and running lights, and it even has a built-in sequential to mimic that of the factory taillights, at least the one that we had on our 14 GT here. These taillights come with a black housing on the interior and somewhat of a smoked lens. Now, it's not necessarily the darkest lens out there. It's not the clearest either. It's letting all that light output through, but still giving you a stealthy look at the rear end, which I personally like. Now, it's got the gloss black bezel that goes all the way around, matching the center deck lid panel, of course, and matching that of the factory lights, which had a lot of the gloss black as well. Another nice thing about this is it's completely plug and play. All of the wiring is pre-done right out of the box. All you gotta do is plug it in exactly where your factory light's plugged into. Price tag comes in right around 450 bucks. Install, I'm given 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. 3 nuts on the inside of the trunk lid here are all that holds this guy in. It's gonna take you about 30 minutes to an hour from start to finish. What do you say we get started? Tools used in the install include a 1/4-inch ratchet and an 11mm deep socket. All right, first step here, of course, pop your trunk. We have to get this trim liner off right around the trunk latch. Now, one thing to keep in mind is on both sides, there are push pin clips, one down here, one up top, and the same on the other side. You'll have to get those off. Ours is missing all 4. It is a used vehicle, so keep that in mind. Yours may be missing it as well. You just want to pop off all 4 of them with a panel removal tool. They just pry right out. From there, you can lift up and pull this guy forward. Now, keep in mind your trunk may have the internal trunk light, in which case you want to disconnect that harness. Again, ours is a used vehicle, so it's pretty light, kind of pops right off. And we're just going to let that guy sit aside while we work on the back of the taillight. Okay, looking at the back of the taillight here, now that the trim's out of the way, you might have to pull back this trunk liner just a little bit. There are 3 11mm nuts holding this guy on, one right here, down low, and then up in the corner. The up in the corner one's a little tough to see. You want to grab your ratchet and an 11mm deep socket and get these off. You can usually break them loose and then get them off by hand. From there, you can pinch and disconnect the harness and begin to pull back on the taillights. All right, from the inside, you want to push out the rubber grommet from that hole, feed the wiring harness out, pull the taillight out, and set it aside. So we got our factory taillight off the passenger side of our 14 GT behind me, and it's on the table next to our LED option, the Vector 2s. I want to take you through some similarities and differences between the 2 kits here, and obviously, they're a big difference. Your factory taillights are the traditional 13 to 14 Mustang taillights, which I will say for 13 to 14, it is pretty modern. They have the LED rings around them. It's got the iconic tri-bars, one of the most iconic tri-bars in the Mustang lineage. And over here, you've got the S550 styling, which is the next gen after the 13-14, which uses the 3 tri-bars that are more protruded out from the housing there, more of a 3D effect, as opposed to the flat effect that you get from the traditional 13-14 taillights. Nice thing about this is it retains that 13 to 14 sequential factory styling if your vehicle came equipped with them. Now that's going to come over to this one as well, which is something we still get with the S550s. The exterior housing there is a bit smoked. It's got a darker interior, darker exterior lens, which gives you that stealthier look at the rear, whereas your factory ones, while they are pretty dark, have that bright, vibrant red finish where the LEDs are. Not something you get with the new ones here, so if you're looking to sort of black it out a little bit more, this is definitely going to be the way to go. The housing around that and the lens around that, or the trim around it, is going to be the traditional gloss black finish, and then of course you get the matte black there, which isn't really visible, but worth saying that it's similar to the factory one, so it fits the exact same way. Now the nice thing about this is, checking out the back here, it's all plug and play, so we don't have to worry about splicing or anything like that. You're just plugging this right into the factory harness, and it comes with a new grommet to weatherproof seal it. And with that said, let's get to the install. First step, grab the harness, feed it through that hole, prop your taillight up. What you want to do is grab this harness here with all of the wires, and you're just going to wiggle it in so that the grommet snaps into place. All right, and then we can bring this down and plug it into the factory harness. From there, mount the taillight with the studs going through those factory holes. Grab your factory 11mm nuts, put them back on the studs and tighten them down. All right, repeat that same process on the other side, and then we can mount our trim back up. When you're putting your trim back on, make sure you're plugging in that cargo light if your vehicle came equipped with one. Mount the trim back up, and again, ours is missing all the push pin clips, but you just want to basically replace those, snap it back into place, and you're good to go. That's going to wrap up my review and install for the Raxium Vector V2 taillights available for the 13 to 14 Mustang. Get yours right here at AmericanMuscle.com.